All right. Elon Musk and Vavek Ramaswamy, Department of Government Efficiency, and they're being efficient about it.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast, and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts, and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk a doubter, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
Good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of the MC Too Tall Show. I am your fearless leader and host, the master of sound quality, underground rock and roll hero, MC Too Tall. Now, there's a Department of Government Efficiency, and it's being efficiently run by Elon Musk and Vavek Ramaswamy. And they put that in motion. This is a perfect example of government being made efficient. Using AI technology, Elon Musk managed to whittle this 1,500-page monster of a Congress proposal down to about 116 pages, which I still think is a lot, but they cut through all the fat, all these unnecessary proposals squeezed in there that included giving themselves raises, giving themselves enhanced federal medical benefits, and they put some stadium in Washington, D.C. in there. If you can't respect a team in Washington, D.C. enough to let them keep their name, don't insult them with a stadium to boot. It's wrong. So, anyway, all this stuff got kicked out. And yeah, there are some things in there that are important that also got kicked out. But these things could come back separately in at least 6 or 7 standalone bills. It didn't have to be part of this big thing with all these extra bells and whistles that only benefit people in high places that get paid a hell of a lot more than you and me. Now, here's Elizabeth Warren on CNN. Check this out, homie.
This is it, live and in living color, about what it means to have this Doge right out here and what that's going to mean. And that's where Elon Musk's fingerprints are all over this. Because, for example, what this bill says is, let's get rid of funding for research on pediatric cancer. Let's get rid of funding for research on early detection of cervical cancer and breast cancer. Let's get rid of funding for research on children with Down syndrome and on sickle cell anemia. Let's get rid of those things so that we can make way for tax cuts for billionaires. That is Elon Musk's notion of efficiency.
It is.
Congress is about to pass a bill that blows away your taxpayer money, but they made it over 1,500 pages long so you wouldn't read it. I did you a favor. I read it for you. It's supposed to be about keeping government operations open and providing disaster relief aid to hurricane victims, which I'm sympathetic to. But if you read the bill carefully, it contains pay raises for members of Congress, and I'm not making this up, an expansion of their federal health benefits. It contains all kinds of special interests and pork funding, including opening up a new stadium in Washington, D.C. It renews the Global Engagement Center, which is a key node of the censorship industrial complex. And the worst part is, they didn't want you to know about any of it, and that's why they made this a last-minute jam job. The reason I'm co-heading Doge is I think we need outsiders to bring actual accountability to Washington, D.C. So feel free to call your congressman and let him know how you feel about it.
Okay. So Elizabeth Warren, Massachusetts Senator, has the goal to express having a problem with something being made efficient through modern technology. She's against modern technology, obviously. Definitely against modern technology and streamlining the government, making it more efficient, and actually making it beneficial to the American people. And let me tell you something, buddy boy. If Elizabeth Warren has a problem with technological advances, advancing the progress of government, then she should ditch her car, never take a train, a plane, or automobile to Washington, and ride from Massachusetts all the way to D.C. on horseback. Hell, Andrew Jackson did that from Tennessee to D.C. plenty of times. And yeah, you saw Elizabeth Warren there, and you saw Vavek Ramaswamy's response to it. And I'm with Team Vavek on this one. Elizabeth Warren is delusional. She is a sicko. She is part of the problem. She's part of the Democratic leadership that just needs to go away and go away real soon. It can't come soon enough for her to just go away. And there are some Republicans that are a part of the problem as well. Let's face it, Mitch McConnell still not stepping down. He steps down as Senate Majority Leader, but he still wants to be Senator. And he fell over again. I think he fractured his wrist or something like that. He's an embarrassment now. He's an embarrassment now. Always resembled and sounded like a turtle. And he's got in-laws that get gifts from communist China. That doesn't sound too Republican to me, boy. Sure doesn't. And then you got big warmongering monsters like Lindsey Graham. How much more should we give? And the only answer is more, 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 more. Oh my goodness. They are really off their rocker, these people posing as Republicans. Then in an interview, you got Mitt Romney telling the interviewer that the Republican Party is more or less MAGA now. And he's saying this like it's a bad thing. Let me tell you something. MAGA salvaged, resuscitated, and brought back to life the Republican Party. Otherwise, you would have had more sickos that don't belong in power, like Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, and Joe Biden. And America doesn't want that anymore. At least the normal people of America don't want that. And there's consequence to supporting the Democrats. Big one is businesses shutting down because of the Democrats. Lest we forget that crime runs rampant because of the Democrats. Democrats love to line their own pockets and do all the things they've been accusing the Republicans of doing for years. And tides are turning. Lindsey Graham is not the norm of the Republican Party. Mitt Romney is not the norm of the Republican Party. Mitch McConnell is not the norm of the Republican Party. J.D. Vance saw that, and J.D. Vance made a big turnaround, and I think he could be trusted. Don Jr. vetted him, so he seems to Don Jr. like he's on the up and up. So we might be seeing a good leader in J.D. Vance going forward. But for now, coming into office is a man who's held office already. And in that time holding office, he became the single greatest president of the 21st century. And of course, I'm referring to Donald Trump. Now, this hat, by the way, it's black, of course, in mourning of the 116-page Congress proposal that the Democrats murdered. But it's also paying homage to the man who slayed that monstrous 1,500-page one, who, of course, is Elon Musk, who introduced this hat to the world when he announced to the whole world that he is dark MAGA. So, as a double entendre by me going dark MAGA this Saturday afternoon. And on to I say this concludes this particular episode of the MC Too Tall Show. Respect God. Watch out for the Illuminati. Follow and share this. Tell all your friends about me. Whether you like what I gotta say or not, just tell all your friends about me. And stay strong. Keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building, hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, and none of this can be disputed, MC Too Tall. Be good.